It's your girl, Gianna from Before the Fit. It is back to school week. Yay! So, yeah. Sitting in Carline. So, yeah. I don't know how much of this car line is for the school my son is at or for the elementary school that shares this driveway road. I don't know. But the elementary gets out at 2:30 and the middle school gets out at 3:05. So school started back on Monday. Yay! Sorry. Don't mind the fan, the AC that is blowing. It is hot. It is like 90 something degrees and it feels like 100 something degrees. So I live in the South. Anyways, this week is back to school week. My boys started 6th grade and 4K on Monday. It's been it's been one of those where catch up weeks / chill out weeks for me. Halfway through the last school year, my oldest started having panic attacks because of medication. They changed his ADHD medications because according to the computer it didn't work. I had to fight, well, not so much fight, because the one doctor was fine with him being on the medication that he was on, yellow butterfly. She was fine with him being on the medication. Well, she transferred from one state to our state, from the neighboring state to our state, and so she was having a hard time getting her licenses transferred from her state to our state, so she could do like the controlled substances like for ADHD. So she was having to go through a different doctor, and so he finally got back on his medication. I had to do like 100 phone calls each month to get him on his medication and to get it filled, and like he still couldn't go back to school, so we switched into virtual school. This all happened back in February. And summer school, he had to go to summer school because his grades dropped. If you look at his report card from last year, you notice the first half was really good, the second half not so good. So that's because of the medication change. Summer school, he had to go, and that was supposed to be like a transition for him back into the school building. Well, first day he got out of the truck very slowly, like as slow as molasses. But he stayed at school all day. Second day, he gets up, gets dressed. I put his meds right there by him on the table so he could take them after he gets done eating. Because the medication affects his appetite. And then I had to get Wyatt ready, my youngest ready, for summer school as well, because he did a 4K program over the summer. which was fantastic. I definitely enjoyed my time without him. And like, Mom calls me while I'm taking the kids to school, and she's like, well, just call me back. So Elijah, my oldest, he forgets to take his meds. I was like, boy. He took them from the table to the counter and just left them on the counter. I was like, alright, just put them all back in the bottles. I'll come get it. I had Mom put them in the bottle so the school doesn't think I'm giving him some random pill, even though it's on his school form. And he gets down to the office and he starts complaining that he doesn't feel well, and then he starts having a panic attack, and he walks out of school. So he's been without his tablet since the middle of June, and it's August. So I emailed the doctor, and she put him on another medication, which I hate him being on so many medications. So Monday, fast forward to Monday, the medication is good and in his system because he's had a full dose of the full month of it and into the second month. And Monday, I get this panic building up and starting to rise because he's slow to get up, and he doesn't really want to eat, doesn't really want to take his meds. Does take his meds. Small win, he does get dressed by himself before he sits down to eat. And, you know, I'm trying to get Wyatt ready because it's his first day of 4K. First day of school. So, and, you know, by the time it's time to go to go to school, he's starting to panic and he's starting to cry, and you know, he's unable to get in the truck, and you know, so I end up leaving without him because Wyatt's going to be late. So the schools are conveniently located on opposite ends, in opposite directions of the house. So in theory, I have enough time to drop my kid off at 7:30, you know, between 7:25 and 7:30, and then get across, you know, to the other side to drop my youngest off for 8 o'clock. In theory. However, you got Coraline, which is 6 miles long, feels like. Like, I don't know how many cars are in front of me, and you got the elementary center here, but you got 8 elementary centers coming into one school for 6th grade. Oh my goodness. I don't know whose bright idea this was. But even if my youngest Wyatt will go to the elementary center, the one that we're zoned for is still in the opposite direction of the house as the intermediate school that Elijah's going to. I was like, got to be kidding me. You can't pick a location that is a little more convenient. Anyways, so I leave Elijah at home, and Mom's fussing at him, and I drop Wyatt off so he's on time at school, and the house is quiet, like eerily. It's creepy quiet. Okay, so I was like, maybe Mom took him to school. And then I see his book bag. I was like, oh man, no. She didn't get to school. Well, he's in her room, and She purposely tells me to come in, and she's like, call the doctor, leave a message, find out where he's going to end up going if he doesn't go to school. So I was like, alright, I'll do it after I go to the bathroom. And he's concerned about Wyatt. I was like, Wyatt's fine. I'm sure they got it. You know, like, I do worry about school shootings. You know, because it is a thing. It's a ridiculous thing. Yeah, I got time. But we've been lucky and fortunate and blessed to not have any at any of the schools, well, the elementary school that my oldest went to, and I haven't heard of any in this area. So I just keep praying that, you know, my kids are kept safe and that they have a plan set up for something like this, which I'm sure they do. So, you know, I go to the bathroom, I come out, and Elisha comes out of Mom's room, and he's like, I want to go to school. Okay, get your socks and shoes on, buddy. Let's go. He's like an hour late. But he goes, he stays, I pick him up. So Tuesday, Wednesday, today, he goes on time. And he stays. I did get a phone call today from his school. But I didn't have to pick him up. So it's like, he's got 10 minutes left of school. So, you know, like, for 2 weeks, my mom was up north with my sister because she had her baby almost 3 weeks ago. It'll be 3 weeks on Saturday that she was born. And my mom spent 2 weeks up with her, and the house was a mess. We did get it picked up the weekend Mom came home. And I did laundry. I did everybody's laundry, well, for me and the two kids. But I didn't fold anything because it is so hard to fold anything with my 4-year-old running around. And he likes to help, which really doesn't help. And I end up frustrated. And it's not fair to him. So, you know, oh, I gotta get the sign out. I made Elijah a sign. So it's a robot-themed sign to brighten up his day. So to put in the window. So Monday I folded the basket that for Wyatt, and I washed and dried and folded and put away all of his clothes. So I folded what was in the basket, you know, and then did what I washed and dried, and then I got everything put away. Tuesday was kind of a chill day for me. I also cleaned up the living room a little bit. Tuesday was kind of a chill day for me. I didn't really do much of anything. I had to take Wyatt to his occupational therapy appointment because fine motor skills. There's some things that he doesn't do at the house, like buttons and using scissors, so a lot of that comes from exposure. So they're working on that with him. And I went to Sam's Club because I had a quarter of a tank of gas left, and I ended up walking around Sam's Club for a little while before getting gas, and I bought something for dinner. I bought some of that Zatarain's blackened chicken Alfredo, and then I was like, I don't know if this is the kind that Mom likes or not. So I walked around the meat department, and I picked up some country-style ribs, pork ribs, and some pork chops, you know, and what else did I found some ground turkey, the Genio extra lean or something like that. Jennie-O turkey, Jennie-O brand of turkey, the 5 pounds, normally 15 something for that, but it had a sticker on it, a quick sale sticker, so I picked up 2 packages. So I got, what I do with that is I divide it into 8 and stick it in the freezer and pull out a package for, what's it called, tacos. But we use ground turkey instead of ground beef. So spaghetti sauce, tacos, chili, meatloaf, what else is there? Burgers, just whatever, hamburger helper, so whatever you would use ground turkey or ground beef for, we use ground turkey. We still do eat beef. Nothing against beef, but we just don't have beef that much because I'm trying to lose weight and my mom has high cholesterol, so we're good on ground beef or ground turkey. We got 31 packages of ground turkey in the freezer. My bad. Anyways, so wow, that is a long cord line behind me. I don't know if I can get no, I can't. Anyways, so I get a few other things. I get Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, which is the best. Check out. Oh, I got my collagen peptides, the Orgain brand. I am actually an affiliate for them. So you get 30% off your first order on the Orgain website, Orgain.com. It's ORGAIN. If you use the code before the fit 30. Yeah, just like my YouTube channel. So I picked up that and some Pine Sol at Sam's Club. Wednesday, I got my oil change, my new wipers, and new headlights in my truck. And then I went to Starbucks since I was on that side of town because I had a gift card for my birthday or Mother's Day or something like that. And then I walked around Hobby Lobby, found some clearance yarn. Yay. So I spent a few hours out of the house on Wednesday. Today I did laundry for me and Elijah. You know, I got my stuff washed, dried, folded, and put away, including the stuff that was in the basket from the last 2 weeks. 3 weeks. And then I got Elijah's laundry, including the stuff that was in his basket that was washed, dried, and folded. I got to reorganize his dresser so I could put everything away. That kid wears a boatload of clothes for being a boy. Anyways, I got to peace out because we're fixing to start moving here soon. But yeah, it's a catch-up, chill-out week for me because the kids are back in school. So I don't know what I'm going to get into tomorrow because Elijah has an appointment at 11 and I got to pick him up at 10 and he'll return at 1. And then, or 12:30, that's if I send him back to school. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to peace out. So don't mind the air conditioning. We live in the South. Peace.